Hello. Today I am so excited to share. It's the news I have been waiting for a couple decades. I have finally found the root of what has been causing my health issues for decades, probably since I was little. Of course, they've compounded over the years, and so when I was 35, I felt like I was going on 95, and that's when I decided the allopathic doctors were coming up empty-handed. They just had no real answers for me. And that's when I discovered Reiki, and the energy work just helped shift my life. And I started getting better, and of course there were it wasn't just Reiki, it was diet changes. And I kept trying things, and I would go to see other more naturopathic type practitioners, and I'd get a few more answers here and there, and then I'd go on this supplement. At one point, I think I was spending probably $500 a month on supplements, and I just was not getting better. And so these mystery ailments, one would disappear, and then another one would come, or I know it looks like I have a lot of hair, but it's been falling out for about 15 years. And so it just didn't get the answers. It was just like they were just like, oh, you've got hypothyroidism, and the naturopath said you probably would be put on synthetic thyroid if you were working with an allopathic doctor. But we didn't go down that route. We tried other things, and again, not really getting, the energy still low, hair still falling out, and all gazillion different other symptoms. And I'm so excited. Last week, I started listening to a book called Thyroid Healing book by an amazing man called Anthony William, the medical medium. And through that, I discovered the reason of all my ailments, these mysterious ailments, is the Epstein-Barr virus. This man is channeling the spirit of compassion. And I'm just, the tears are coming, because I'm just so grateful that this amazing person is channeling this spirit with the truth. And I share this because I think there are so many people out there with the same issues as me. Mystery, no answers. Doctors just give you a Band-Aid. Here, take this synthetic thyroid medicine. All sorts of things the Epstein-Barr does, and shows up in different ways. There's 60 strains of it. And so Anthony Williams' gift is channeling it. Spirit told him his grandmother had lung cancer. He didn't even know what that was at age 4, of course. So he's written 4 books. Now, I got this one last year, so I've known about this man. Oh, you see it backwards, but it's called Life-Changing Foods. And he is, I read it, it was good, read a little bit about the viruses, but it didn't really, I was like, oh, I didn't have mono. I don't think I have any of those viruses, but listening to his podcast about the amazingness of celery juice. Start drinking celery juice whether you're healthy or trying to heal. It's amazing. And through that podcast, and then through his podcast around wild berries and the potency of them, the healing powers of them, more light bulbs. Light bulbs just kept going on, like, I have that symptom, I have that, oh my God, that explains why that's happened. And then I got the thyroid healing book, because all my symptoms I've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Again, no medicine, thank God, because I learned through this book that is not beneficial. So I share this information. Please, if you are one of these people, if you're listening or you know somebody who's very sick and many medicines that they're taking, and there are no answers, they're just Band-Aids, doctors just don't know why it's happening, please get them on to Anthony Williams. He's about to come out, I think, like next week, with his new book about the liver. I have learned much in the book that I've just listened to, the thyroid book, and I do recommend that if you're not a big reader, you listen to them. A delightful British woman is the narrator. It's a lot of information. I certainly, well, one of the symptoms I have is brain fog, and when it's in stage 4, there's 4 stages of it. That's one of the symptoms, and so for me, reading's not really an option. So I recommend listening to the book, any of the books. But please share this information. He's got great stuff on Instagram, and he's on Facebook. Of course, he has his website. And I am on my healing path, and I am so excited. And of course, it's never just one way to heal. Of course, I'm going to keep doing my Reiki on myself. I always say that was my savior. And it's now that I can do Reiki on my thyroid. The thyroid is an amazing, it's like our second brain. It is amazing, and I know it is going to be able to heal. So I'm going to put it in the post below just in case anyone didn't catch it. But it's just, I feel so empowered after years, decades of really feeling disempowered, really feeling a bit, try not to losing the hope. And again, my Reiki has been my saving grace on that. And my illness has been what's made me the healer I am today. And for that, I'm very grateful. But I'm also very grateful on this day, this week, to know the cause and be able to take action to get rid of the virus and heal my body. So on that note, I wish healing for anybody who's out there who's been suffering with illness. I'm with you, and yeah, the Spirit's really present. I always cry when it's here, and it's the Spirit of compassion is here to help us. And so share this information. Thank you.